Buddy, I'm Heroes of the Greeks. Thank you all for joining, and we're here with a battle against Aeneas. I do have this all pre-recorded, so I hope you will enjoy this. Right now we are actually quite a lot of turns ahead. I think since we last left off, we were like turn 55, and I think when this battle happens, it's like 55 to 10 turns later. This like a little invasion force of Nace has come, and this is kind of a good battle, a cool one as well. It's actually kind of a difficult one as well because we're actually outnumbered. He has more troops and he also got some heavy troops, so it's going to be interesting to see how we are going to deal with this one. So I hope you will enjoy it, and from there on out we're going to go to the campaign map and I will catch you up there from what has happened. But yeah, a lot of things have happened since you were away, yeah, I thought why not, let's just pre-record this a little bit and do this like this. Of course, so we can have sometimes a little look at the units. Some of them do look good, although it's not like anything special how they look. But overall, not too bad. Of course, the slingers. We are actually the defenders in this battle, so we actually have that advantage, I'm correct. I'm sending in my chariots towards this flank to help out in support. And what we also do have now in this one, we also have, I think we were already being busy to get towards the Poseidon stage. So now we also have a Cyclops. Here we are, the Cyclops. He actually can throw boulders, so we're going to take a look at that if we are going to fight battles in the future. And over here, of course, we've got our giants and sent our scouts to the flank. Although, of course, they're not too great as a melee unit. I'm actually just seeing that they're actually just holding knives. So, and of course, our Spartoi. These like look really a bit like the ones from Terracotta Warriors a little bit. These guys. That's what they more or less remembering me. Let's fast forward a little bit. It seems like that we are already. That's a weird thing what's happening here. Like something split off over here. I didn't know what happened, but for some reason they had some groups splitting off. Dardanian mob. You would think they're not too great, right? Well, I say they're decent. They have some decent stats, not like they're too great, but yeah, like their Dardanian renowned fighters are actually kind of good as well. Sword fighters. Although I'm surprised they're called like that. Or is it sworn? Oh, the sworn fighters. Okay, I thought already. Renowned sword fighters even when they have clubs. And of course, Aeneas himself, father of ancestor to Romulus and great, Romulus and great. I don't know the other one. I know Romulus and good one. I actually don't know. Let me know in the comments which one it was. Ancestor to Romulus and Romulus. It needs Romulus and Romulus or something like that. I'm not sure, but anyway. The battle is coming underway. Let's go to cinematic mode. I think that would be almost cool to look at. I must say they have done a great job with the battle maps. That's always a good thing. They have not disappointed in that. That is definitely true. We have some here over here already. Like, I'm not sure we did really get some kills, although I'm not sure what to dominate. What I also like is that actually you can see where the chariots have been riding on the grass, so that's actually kind of interesting. Actually changeable terrain. Of course it's a bit like fire mechanics, but over here we are getting the slingers and they already killed off this entire unit. But Aeneas is coming. Epic hero, of course. And we are firing, of course, against their Dardanian mob. My missile line is falling back. And of course, we got our Cyclops in the front line.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
And now they're going to charge the line. We should be able to hold this, normally. And over here we got Agamemnon driving through the thing. Unfortunately, I got the wrong chariots. And yeah, he of course has now a melee missile chariot instead of the melee one. What makes him a little bit less good, but of course we got the charioteers.
Your hero is
But
under
as
attack.
you can see, they're actually outflanking us over here. What is interesting, of course, but now happens in this game, outflanks. But of course, thank you very much for our hero unit who is trying to hold the mill off. Although unfortunately, it's just not. There are like no really interactive animations, but I still think is so unfortunate. Uh, like, like, come on. To be honest, like, there is no real, new cynic fighting. There's none. There's now just a bit like ramming and trying to um, hit the box, but they can attack from. But
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
and it seemed like their other hero is dying off. And over here we got Aeneas fighting one of our troops, but he got absolutely smashed. And our chariot are doing reasonable. Sometimes they do good, sometimes they're a bit more in the damage. But as you can see, like this guy like almost didn't die. Two-handed club infantry, like took a time before he died off. But we've got like veterancy, and I think that's what carried us today over here. It's not like it's mostly line to line battle. Yeah.
Your warriors are rallying.
We just have to go see how it will work out. But overall, not too bad. And thank you all for, of course, joining the channel. For those who are new and joining, we're also right now at 806 members or subscribers, I should say. So again, thank you all for that. It's really nice. And hopefully we can push to the 1,000 and even further hopefully after that. But thank you for watching and joining. Also, one thing I should note, the upcoming maybe thumbnails will be less of quality because right now I don't have Photoshop. There's something I still have to go deal with. Get that all right. And before that I had it with something else, and unfortunately that ended because of other circumstances. So mostly we've done it all. And our Spartoi are trading them down. Oh. Well, he sort of did. Like, unfortunately, his chariot's just alive. One unit left.
Your warriors have been routed.
But the thing is, the units in this game are coming back so many times. It is sometimes so freaking annoying. Like, they're just able to come back by so many times. Right now I'm sending Agamemnon in to try and kill Aeneas off. Don't think it is really too much. But I'm setting him down right now, so he can start helping and fighting them.
At once, attack! All fall before me!
Oh, they really need a blood mod, to be honest. It's going to be great if that helps. At least the blood pack, I suppose. Because that's going to be important. And the thing is, like, if you didn't get this game for free, you had to pay 50 freaking euros for it. Like, I must say that is too much. Like, it's not that I didn't pay, I got it for free for the first day, but getting this game for 50 euros, that isn't too great. It's concerned. That isn't too great at all. But I would say, like, I think what I would price is at 30 euros for like a different time period, different game. It's some new mechanics, but not like it's not like a total conversion mod in an entire so big new different map. Just Greece is really just going over. There's not too much variation between the factions. That is definitely true. Although, if per faction there's a lot of differences, but I would say that's true. But I think we have won it, at least more or less. So yeah, we have won it. We've done it, and Agamemnon beat it up Aeneas quite easily. And here we go. That was I will see you in the campaign map. And we're farther ahead than you would think. Well, there we go. We have now, also what happened is that we have now an antagonist, and that has become Hector. And there has a lot of changes. As you can see, we have a lot of food and all that. I didn't cheat. If you want to think that. No, I didn't. It is just really a build-up of really many turns. As you can see, we're around 30 turns ahead of where we left off. I have not fought any battles. Like, if I fought a battle, it was like an auto-resolve. I have basically captured all of this, what was also an auto-resolve, so nothing really much happened. But the reason why I'm now starting is because there are battles ahead, and we are starting to finally expand, and we now have two armies that are reasonable in their power and strength, and I do have a good setup overall, not too bad. And we're also building one up over here. There's also one of the hero characters that we've got. Actually, he's called Orestes. I'm not sure what has happened with this one, but he actually is waiting right now for getting an army, because we're now waiting to get this full up, and then we're going to build the final tier of this one. So at some point we're going to get that one. But these guys right now over here are going to go and set sail for Troy, because I think that's the best option, just to make sure that, because the thing is, if you are fighting defensive wars, you're always going to be like, you are getting losses. That's just the thing. But the enemy is losing troops in an offensive war. What means they are not losing it, but there is a chance of gaining something. So, and that's what we are going to do. We're going to set sail for Troy, and I think that's a good plan. So what we also have done, we actually have gotten a whole load of satrapies right now, or vassal states, I suppose. We can take a look at that. As you can see, really a lot. As you can see, but it was really easy actually to get that, so that's kind of nice. As you can see from Lion's Share, we're actually getting a lot of that. The characters that are the only ones that I think, maybe the priestesses are the ones that are really bringing it down. And we basically have now three, basically deities that we are trying to get down, or trying to get on our good side. And now we're also to try Hera, just to get that little bit of missile damage for our slingers. And at some point we're also going to try and get, maybe Poseidon already have, and actually need a prayer because we are going to go out of sea next turn. But this guy is just waiting over here, and that's what happened. And there's not much else. The battle that you saw was around, I think it was over here. He had taken this, and then we basically took that from them. Some point, and we basically can get everything from everybody. Most people are kind of happy with us, so that's kind of nice. I'm going to get from him Lion's Share, from Pylos. Yeah, they also finally did. I'm not sure if you saw this capture. I think we did. I don't think I showed you this capture. Nothing really happened over here. I'm pretty sure I actually captured this. I captured this, and then we had a peace treaty with Pylos, and Argos we did wipe out, so that's kind of good. And we also were able to vassalize Sparta, but that's kind of great. And we also were able to, I don't know why, but Knossos was also willing to be vassalized by us, so that is also kind of good. And then we got a whole lot more faction that were able to vassalize. Basically everybody you see here is vassalized. And then we got over here some faction that were involved with, but my vassals are taking care of that, as well as my military ally of Ithaca and Pythia, who are my allies. Right now we are actually the strongest faction in the game. Hector also actually did confederate with the Trojan faction, so Troy is now one big faction, and that's why we have the antagonist in Hector, who has become our antagonist. And what we are now going to try and do, I think we're going to try and go over here. We are also being busy with, I think, a mission I want to take a look at, if it allows me, but I don't know how to remove this. That is kind of annoying, because I don't know how to say gone, be gone. Yeah, how do you remove this? Is there any... Oh, here we go. I don't know more. Is it just... Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, that is basically sack so many provinces. And then we got Sirius. Become it is not unusual for hostages to become combined of their captures. As such a thing tend to ensure they live longer. No. Mm-hmm. I think that is someone who is the. Is that not the one that becomes the girlfriend of, or sort of the woman from Achilles, and then yeah, the House of Peons shall not grow hungry as long as it drinks of the milk of the Paulicians of Argos. The siege of Trojaan is to be long and grueling unless you can cut off the influx of resources from nearby Paulician lands. Your next move is clear. However, you shall show the world the folly of rendering aid to the enemies of Mycenae. As added benefit, the raids plundered shall fatten your royal coffers and fuel the war efforts. Oh yeah, one thing I also wanted to go note, I'm not really going to continue with the campaign for Crusader Kings. What I'm going to do with Crusader Kings, I think I'm just going to show mods. Upcoming week, I'm going to do like a mod review, or at least a mod show off for the Bronze Age mod that we of course did with Imperator Rome. If you are read that long on the channel, we did a Troy campaign, and in that one, and we were there in Troy. And as you can see, there are some factions already coming up. Pythia seems to be trying to attack also well. But it's going to be interesting. Like, it seems like Menelaus is close. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And here we got Pythia, Achilles. Also kind of cool. But overall not too bad. But so far I hope you've been enjoying the channel, the videos, and in this campaign as well. I am kind of surprised how actually I much enjoyed War Saga. I was a bit okay, totally not historically accurate whatsoever or something like that. It was not really. It is basically a mix between a historical title and an yeah, basically this Total War Three Kingdoms with not the cool character system building up and character customization with weapons and so on, and not the duels and all that kind of stuff. What else? The thing I do like though is the fact that we have a nice resource system, but I think is a good improvement upon future past games that they didn't have, like different resources, and I think that is kind of great. That you now have to manage your resources. Although, like the thing is here, like they want 40,000 room for a peace treaty, but come on, that ain't happening, mates. That ain't happening. Not a chance. Well, one of our priestess actually got wounded, but it's kind of annoying, to be honest, because we actually need her for getting these things up, keeping running.
I read the omens.
Because we needed to get the favors up instead of having to use the larger things. Where are my other ones? No, I don't have one. Pretty sure it more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, these people are wounded. Oh god. Okay.
I can make your enemies disappear.
Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, let's take a look on here, because we wanted to go over here, of course, at some point, but for now we're still, yeah, far away from any real engagement, but still. Can we actually use the Hackathon? No, right? I think we still need to wait like 3 turns. Jeez. 3 turns. That's still long. Alright, well, I'm trying to move up here. I will be ending the turn one more time, and then we'll be back in a second. Well, here we go. Let's go and sack Kaisos, or I think it is called Kaisos. I'm pretty sure.
Bring that doom.
I'm basically got 4 deities right now. That's nice. Although I think we're going to lose Zeus soon.
Fall upon them.
But over here we go. Let's destroy him. And sack the place. I'm not going to take it. There's no need. I will just sack it. Here we go. We've done that. The Wealth of the Aritis. Alright. Phoebos Apollo pulled back his string of his silvery bow. His thought turned to vengeance for the Pelagians. Your campaign against the Pelagians was resounding success, but has attracted the wrath of Apollo, bringer of disease, as an debilitating fever saps the strength from the Achaean host. Your closest advisor, the Archer Claudius, declares that not only the way to appease the Olympian is to turn the Pelatian maid Cisseus and apologize to her father for claiming her as your prize. Okay. Must say, that is a lot of money. Perceived greed, the king's due. If I'm honest, what we now have done is all the time. Relinquish Perseus. The seer's words are clear, though his goals you do to demands you temper Apollo's wrath. You're willing to return today to Pelatian, but they shall pay tribute in return. Alright, so basically, what we have done, what we have played with right now is basically he's greedy. He's basically saying, yeah, I'm the king, I'm not going to do stuff without you saying. We demand something in recompensation, of course, so we'll take that. Raise or sit, yeah, here we go. It's finally the last mission. Alright, raise or occupy the city of Troy. For he was Agamemnon, the shepherd of men, and ever-living gods themselves could not stay his wrath. You have braved the wrath of the gods and sacrificed more than any mortal to march your armies to the white walls of Troy. The city is yours for the taking at last, a gleaming prize, befitting the mightiest king of kings. Here, sons of Priam, your once glorious age now comes to pass. Your riches belong to Agamemnon, the shepherd of all men, king of kings. Ooh, that's good. 10 plus morale of own units, minus 10 upkeep cost all units and heroes army. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. Wisdoms of war. Well, not bad. Alright, now I have to go and do that. But I'm not sure we can actually do with these two armies. There's still a long way to go, but overall not bad. We have sort of done it. Do you already have the... Alright. Reforms military, of course. Alright, let's take a look here. Unbreakable, that's for himself, and immortal. This unit have... Alright. Not sure I want that one, but over here it seems like... During siege battles, let's do that. Oh, not that done? Okay. Shielded infantry, yeah, let's do that, because I think we have far more shielded infantry than the other ones. Agamemnon doesn't actually no longer have any upgrades, I'm pretty sure, so...
Total destruction.
Do nothing. I don't want it. But we're just going to push up towards this city, and if it's go to sack away, and whoop, we go up there, or we go by sea, but I think it's the easier way, so we might actually do that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we can do it, if we can push towards Troy. I think at least getting this like as a beachhead and then from there out trying to take more of Troy. But it seems like the my brother and someone else is also doing that, so who knows what will happen with that. Let's take a look and let's do one more end turn and see what happens. Alright, lost treasure find. A foreign empire brought his agent locating an Asian Minoan treasure. You resolve to put this information to good use, but how? Claim the treasure, that's great. Share it with the populace to get growth. I think that actually might actually not be too bad. Give to the people. Let's go for growth, right? Venga grow. So if we would attack Troy now, seems like the city would be really easy to attack. Oh, that's actually kind of good. Judged by the meter. We're still losing a load of food though, but we can handle that, so that's not too much of a problem.
Let my enemy
Out to resolve it again.
hold your nerve.
Die, you prick.
Leave nothing of value.
Did he just got a debuff? Oh yeah, but we're also doing that now with... if we go to decrease, we are actually doing this. And hopefully afterwards, before we get to Troy, we get the Beast of War. Trojan Siege Tower.
Heading off.
We can take it, I think.
Break some heads.
Oh, even without the help of Agamemnon, there is no much difficulty in winning this battle. But is understandable, of
Sack
course.
this place. We will go down in history.
There we go. Do we already have that sack thing going on? No, here we go. Ah, that's actually not too bad. Catherine with the raid. Yeah, let's actually do that one, because that's actually not too bad, because we're actually basically going to sack our way towards them. Although I possibly will go over here by ship, because if I go all the way up down here, that's going to be a long march. Jones, though, it wouldn't be too bad. It's something different. We're just going to make basically a rampage towards their lands. Make it worth our while, because they have been annoying to us as well, so yeah. Let's go and get the Hera thing, because also that's one of the things I also did. Get one for Hera. And I think Athens can also do an upgrade.
Favor of the gods. My request will be
Ah, oh, yes, very good. We got the cult level up for Zeus. Oh, we'd actually would hackathon with one of these, because they're all going to be lost. But it's kind of annoying. Although going for an hackathon for her wouldn't be bad either, because then we're good to go to 300. And 300 will give us 50 plus growth in province where it's... Oh, that's actually kind of good. So let's go for her for now. Pretty sure that we're actually getting like one of those... yes! Nice! Polis of Mycenae can be upgraded. Very good. This one is also almost there, so that's nice as well. I'm not upgrading these because I want to get the main building down here. And over here in Pylos, we're building this one up, so we actually don't need the hackathon for Poseidon anyway. But yeah, getting one for Ares going to be difficult. What we could do is just convert this over towards let's say an Ares one, although it costs us a lot of money, so I'm not going to do that. That is going to be difficult. Nankos is also one of the factions. Yeah, we're building this one up over here, so it won't really matter. Anything that we can do here that would be helpful? Not necessarily. Although we could do this. Oh no, we can actually do this one, so we can build these ones at some point. Elders. Would not be bad to get that at some point, but who knows? How much more we can continue with this campaign? Yeah. Although now I'm thinking of it, I do think that I'm going to get this one towards an Ares one. Screw the money. And because we have most of our money now already set into our units. These ones, I think only these ones do recruitment cost to custom. So there's only 200. That's not too much. So that is not too much of a problem. I will keep this one anyway over here because it has an thingamajiggy. So in 5 turns we get those ones up again, and also an hecatomb, I suppose. So actually, we only need to do it with one. So let's leave it at that one. Because over here we're upgrading it towards a level 4 Hera building. That is good. Anyway, for now let's enter. Here we go. Let's go actually get the final upgrade for missile damage, and then we'll go up towards the Beast of War. What I think is kinda cool. At some point to get it, although it is a bit cheap. They actually don't have the freaking Trojan horse that you saw in the freaking movie, but I think it's for me the Trojan horse because that looks like a normal thing.
I won't give
We're just going to go up there. We're going to go to try and take that as our beachhead, and then from there out, I will do actually some turn ends, and I will bring up hopefully this army when it is ready. And I think I'm going to leave you guys here though, because we're already at 31 minutes. The previous one was a little bit longer. But right now, there's not much turn ending. Like, okay, just take this, and hopefully we get a battle. But we already got a battle, so at least that's nice. So we'll do this, and hopefully we can get some more things then afterwards. Morale on units. Let's go for battle speed, why not? Let's go for land battles. And I have not actually got everything yet. I already has like a missile attack, so this one is possibly better. Alright then, here we go. The champion defender. But we are seeing some people landing in our shore, so it is still a while until we get this one done. But overall, thank you already for watching. But we'll do some turn ends, and I will be back when we are going to be land on this island. Alright, here we are. We're actually already here. I thought it was going to be longer, but no. And we're also actually now building the Messian. I will show you in a second. Actually, we're also now building the Messian. The Mycenaean. My god, my words are not coming out today. Oh, the Mycenaean tombs. We'll go for that in a second. I think I accidentally get my sound off. Here we are. How to resolve these boss. Bye bye. Occupation. Yeah, let's occupy it actually.
Occupy this place.
Because we don't need to kill them off. Not yet need for that.
They won't get through.
Yeah, I know. Let's build that one. What we're building is the Mycenaean tombs actually over here. We're 6 turns away from that, but per vassal. Oh, that's going to possibly save that. It's going to shore up our money problem by a lot, I think. Hopefully. So I'm actually going to get like one extra army after this because I knew. Oh, it was Argos. We're building this one at the Argos. Oh, I just don't have the stone for it. Ooh, okay. So I have to wait for that before we can get the stone. Go to Athens.
Let the incense be lit.
Good.
I speak to the gods on your behalf. I invoke sacred
Alright.
safety.
As you can see, we are now here. Unfortunately, ours is still down, but it should be fine as we are moving along. Let's actually take a look at quick deals. Can we get more vassals? Yes, we can. Macedon wants to be
I'd be
vassalized.
foolish to ignore King Agamemnon.
And we are going to get food out of him. Oh, look at that. He's even willing to give us a load of food. Thank you.
Well worth it.
Thank you very much. That's done also fixed, and that should actually save our food problem. Alright, let's do another quick deal, because I saw someone else as well wanting to be vassalized. These guys over here, yep, sure.
This is a good time to talk.
Give me a lot of food, because I want the food, because that's the only thing I don't really have full of. Yeah, I do have enough food, but I just don't make it. And wood and stone is far too much negotiation, I must admit. It's not really like I need it right now, so. Any other deals? Yes? These guys as well.
I did not live this long by indulging fools.
So that's why it's going to be so great at the moment. We're going to get, oh my god, he's going to be able to give us a lot, I think. No. Still a lot, to be honest. Here we are, goose.
Well worth our time.
I know. Very nice, well done. Alright then. Any other people? No, that was the last one. No aggression packs, not really. Roads would be interested.
This had better not.
And I don't see why not. Here we go. And if we get, I'm not sure how many we have in total. I think it is around 10. 10 maybe? No, more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. 15 vassals. So that means that we're going to get an increase in our basically 1500 150 gold extra per turn. 300. No, that's not totally true. Yeah, around 300 gold stone. Alright, we're going to get a nice amount of extra buffer. And especially that gold, that's going to be nice. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully we can get more vassal states. And yeah, that tomb is going to be really important to build up. But let's do one more end turn and we'll see what happens. And we have another plan changed by Hector team to I'm not sure what he wants to do. It seems like we are seeing Edonia coming towards our shores, at least our allies. The thing is, we have like a really nice buffer state. Although over here we can see that there are some people already attacking us. And we just have to check a little bit so we don't get all of a sudden attacked by somebody. What I don't want to happen again, what we had in our beginning of our series. We don't really have that much of that problem anymore, so. And I think, oh no, we don't have enough stone yet. At least enough food. That's great. Alright then, can we just upgrade it about costing us stone? Yes, we can. Nicely done. Alright then, let's go and attack that city of my
Victory awaits us.
What? They actually have that amount of people in here.
Show
Jeez.
no mercy.
Thing is though, it would be actually smart to not actually reinforce him, because that would force him to actually attack it. Because I think he would, and I think we would win that. But so now. I think we're going to do that because that also allows us to have a battle. And he is more than fine of taking this one out. So let's do that. Hopefully he doesn't get reinforced, but I think we'll be able to retreat otherwise. And then I think we'll be okay. And let's occupy it.
Do it right, be rewarded.
Yeah, I know. Harpies, very good javelins. War, I think, have far more range than us. Yes, far more range. But for now, we're just going to keep our own. He has also another level. So let's hope we get a battle there. That would be nice. To be honest, but I have not done yet. Immortal, or are we going for forced to fight each other? Divine challenge. Yeah, then we have to. Then we're forcing a hero to fight us. Let's go for immortal. I don't know why not. Don't really know what it does. But we'll have to go. Let's go and enter it one more time and hopefully we get a battle to finish off this episode. Alright. Well, they were very unfortunate. They did not attack it, so that means we're just going to go for a very boring out result. Because if we... Oh, they actually even
Total
left it.
destruction.
Like, why did they not attack? I'm really surprised about that, because now I'm thinking of it, it would have been a really even fight. They could actually won, because although they don't have that many infantry, so that's definitely an advantage. But if we attack this city, oh, we're gonna get slaughtered. So what we are going to do, if you're going to do a nice this, and I'm also going to reinforce this. And I think what I should try and do is maybe get peace with the Amazons.
Fall upon them.
Oh crap! Look at this. Boss should have done that before.
Massacre
Oh, that's going to be interesting for the next episode, I'm guessing. But let's actually go towards Amazons. Where are you?
This is unlikely to change anything.
Yeah, 60,000 to turn. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be cheesy anymore. We did that once, and now we're going to see what we can do. Alright then. This is just going to be interesting if we can like hold it, because it's going to be a while. I'm going to recruit a new hero, and I think it will be him because he's the oldest one, or at least the best one. What's your motivation? That's not too bad. That's actually not something that's too bad. He's a warlord though. Am I going for the warlord? Yes, we're going for the warlord. Alright then.
Your triumph is assured.
Let's get a couple of these things. I'm not going to take much looks, and I possibly should have done that now. I think. Oh well. Because I want to at least get something going with his army.
I see the bigger picture. We have an accord.
There we go. Actually, let's do it this way, because I think we can avoid it. Get more armies going. But I'm going to leave it here, everybody. If we are going to have a siege, I will possibly play it, and then we have like a nice cinematic siege battle. I think it will be great. So again, thank you all for watching. This was part 9 of the Agamemnon Campaign for Total War Saga Troy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you think I deserve a like, please leave a like down below. And hopefully in the next episode we're going to try and push against the Trojaan mainland, and we're getting closer and closer to our target, the citadel of Troy itself. Alright, thank you for watching and have a great day. This was Heroes of the Greeks. Bye bye.